Wabash Valley College. This is 89.111.
The Bash.
WVJC.
Mount Carmel, Illinois.
Support local music.
They do a lot with local music.
Support local music.
Very diverse as far as the music they play. Play a lot of local stuff.
This is Megaphone Local.
There's a lot of good music out there that doesn't get any attention.
You can hear anything on here, and I love that, you know.
Support local music.
This is Megaphone Local, an 89.1 The Bash local music radio production.
Welcome in to Megaphone Local this week once again, and as always on 89.1 The Bash, today's hit alternative. Before we get into the music, just some quick notes to start off with. This will be a shorter show than normal. It's going to be just under an hour and a half, I believe, but still lots of great music to get to. Still very excited about this edition of Megaphone Local this week. And then don't go anywhere after the show. Enjoy some great alternative hits as usual. And then at 7 o'clock, we are scheduled to air the first episode of the Nick Hart Show this year. Once things get going for football season, we are just around the corner starting with football season in Indiana. So stick around if you are a Titans fan or just a someone who likes high school football. Tune into the Nick Hart Show. That is available live at 7 o'clock on 89.1 and also available on demand on our YouTube page and our website. So just type in 89.1 The Bash and go find the Nick Hart Show. We're going to kick things off with 1984X with Tears of Brunswick to kick things off for Megaphone Local this week. Don't go anywhere. Lots of great music to come. This is 1984X. Captured by Atheists by 1984X on Megaphone Local on today's hit alternative radio station, 89.1 The Bash. Eli Grimes, your host, as always, on the Megaphone Local program. Up next, it's one of their more recent releases. This is Goodnight Sunshine by 1984X. And then up next, music by Greens and the Sunseekers, followed by Sturg and Friends. Don't go anywhere. Lots of great stuff to come on Megaphone Local. Here is Goodnight Sunshine by 1984X.
best is to put my mind at ease. I go as far as you need me to go. I'm driving fast just to lay it down slow. 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 Down slow. 100 miles is a long way to go. 200 miles is a long way to go. 300 miles just one little kiss. But I won't drive it if you act like this. My girl at 99 and 1/2 days. I'm at the bedroom and look what I see. Another man and my girl underneath. Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? Feeling down, I went and called her sister. Thought about her, had always missed her. I need some love more than ever before. She said to come on over after the show.
Greens, and the Sunseekers with Sabrina. They are based in the Bloomington and Evansville, Indiana area, so right here in the tri-state. They will be playing live at Your Brother's Bookstore on September 13th. Their new Hue project, their debut project, just dropped on August 10th, so a pretty new project out there available for you to listen. The band is comprised of Basquiat Broyles on guitar and vocals, Maxwell Dowell on bass and vocals, Nico Barker on drums, and Michael Kelly on keys. Up next, it's Sturg and Friends with Ripple Effect. Don't go anywhere, you're listening to all of the great music from the local area on Megaphone Local.
Baby, when I was reborn, relearning how to walk in a brand new world. Oh, I was so blind. Oh, I opened my eyes. I see a world that's so dirty. The mothers are hurting. The fathers can't put food on the plate. Oh, oh, hey. Oh, well, I have to accept what I can't change. Word for what I can. Yeah, now I can only do my part, being one man. But the circle continues from me to you, across the world and the universe too. Yeah, the memories which were sweet kiss. Now what do we do? I'm walking on my own. There's nothing in stone except these lessons I'll keep learning. A wise man once cried, an eye for an eye will leave us blind. Sure will. But an act of compassion, it can cause a reaction that could help heal us as a whole. More love, less war, that's the vibe for sure. With intentions at heart and a love so pure. Well, there's no room for greed, so just take what you need. Give what we can to restore. Whoa, whoa, hey. Whoa, hey. Well, I have to accept what I can't change. Word for are hurting, the fathers can't put food on the plate. Whoa, whoa, hey, hey. Whoa, whoa, la da da. But this ripple continues from me to you, across the world and the universe too. The veil will lift with truth's sweet kiss. Now what do we do? Whoa, whoa, hey, hey. Whoa, whoa, la da da.
Sturg and Friends with Ripple Effect right here on Megaphone Local. Evan Sturgeon and presumably some of his friends started this band about 5 years ago, so they've been releasing music since about 2020, and they just want to get their music out there on the air, as well as intending to help free the mind and heal the soul. That is kind of their message for the group Sturg and Friends. Up next, it's Colossal Man with Violent Reprisal. And then a short break before back to it with more music from Colossal Man.
.93% of students at Wabash Valley College receive financial aid.
That's money, baby!
Wabash Valley College also has a 72% first to second year retention rate of first-time degree-seeking students.
Wow! The future is here!
90% of students say WVC prepared them for a career.
Wow, that's a lot, huh?
Wabash Valley College is also an Aspen Institute Top 150 U.S. Community College. Sign up for classes today.
Come on, hurry it up.
Support provided by Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois. At Steve Faulkner Automotive, available this month, all new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L's, all new 2024 Dodge Hornets, 2025 Ford Explorers, and all new 2024 Ford F-150s. All inventory available in-store and online at stevefaulknerautomotive.com. That's Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois.
All right, and there we go.
Hello, everybody. We're the Killers.
The Killers on today's hit alternative. Right before the break, you heard Violent Reprisal by Colossal Man, and now you just heard Hit List by Colossal Man, who are out of the Fort Wayne, Indiana area. They are a male-fronted hardcore band out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Up next, it's Pretender by Colossal Man. Let's keep the ball rolling here on Megaphone Local.
But you don't seem to get it. Day after day you keep playing.
Alternative.
Music, AM, radio.
89.1 The Bash. That was Blind by Totaled, a Midwest straight edge band. Up next, Phony by Totaled. Don't go anywhere. Lots of great music to come on Megaphone Local on today's hit alternative radio station 89.1, The Bash.
From Wabash Valley College, this is 89.1, The Bash. WVJC, Mount Carmel.
Underground is now complete.
89.1 The Bash, today's hit alternative. Once again, the Midwest straight edge band Totaled, this time with their track Nowhere. A short break and back to the music with music from Pariah, Chop Shop, and Suffering. Don't go anywhere. Megaphone Local will be back right after these messages.
Many don't know there's been a shortage of nurses in the healthcare industry for years. With a labor shortage, the nursing field is a great choice for anyone thinking of pursuing a college education. Check out Wabash Valley College's 2-year nursing program that will have you working in the healthcare field before you know it. There's no better time to earn an education towards your future than today. For more information on how you can earn your nursing degree, visit iecc.edu/WVC today. Be a leader, be a warrior.
Support provided by Wabash General Hospital, where our laboratory is a full-service facility providing a vast array of testing services to meet the needs of our community. Highly skilled lab specialists use advanced technology to get fast, accurate results to your physician. Proud to be certified and accredited by the College of American Pathologists and Clinical Laboratory Improvement Act. Hours are 6:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7 to 7 Saturday and Sunday. For more information, the lab can be reached at 618-263-6317. The Eyewitness News Your Weather Authority forecast on 89.1 The Bash is made possible through a grant from Taco Tierra, open for lunch and dinner with locations in Mount Carmel, Princeton, and Fairfield.
Finally, after 2 sweltering weeks in the 90s, a high later today in the upper 80s, less humid as we go through the day, with a mix of sunshine and clouds and a pretty cool breeze out there from the north at around 5 to 15. Bring it on. Mainly clear tonight and a cooler low in the mid-60s. And for our Thursday, looking even better, with a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. High's going to be in the mid-80s and less humid. For 89.1 The Bash, I'm Eyewitness News meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
The future of alternative. The future. 89.1 The Bash.
Back after the break, it is Pariah with Brimstone Heart, released back in April of this year. Pariah is an 812-based metallic hardcore band. Up next, it's Chop Shop with Boiled in Bile. A collaborative effort between the bands Chop Shop and Suffering. You just heard Jugular Spillage. Originally, I meant to have two Suffering songs, but I read the label wrong and accidentally threw in a Chop Shop song before this one, which was Boiled in Bile. But one more extra band won't hurt anyone listening to the show. So thanks to Chop Shop and Suffering for being on the show this week. Let's kick it to Shallow with Cloudy Eyes. A bit of a vibe change, but a good vibe change nonetheless. Once again, this is Cloudy Eyes by Shallow.
The Bash. WVJC Mount Carmel, Illinois. A Wabash Valley College broadcasting station.
Support local music.
They do a lot with local music.
Support local music.
Very diverse as far as the music they play a lot of local stuff.
This is Megaphone Local.
There's a lot of good music out there that doesn't get any attention.
You can hear anything on here, and I love that,
Support local music.
This is Megaphone Local, an 89.1 The Bash local music radio production.
Hour number 2 of Megaphone Local is officially underway. As I said at the top of the show, this will not last the entire normal 2-hour length of show, but we're going to be just about an hour and a half today. But we're going to keep the ball rolling anyway. This is Discern by Discern to kick things off for hour number 2 of Megaphone Local, and then lots of great music to follow.
Feel so
released just over a year ago. You just heard Referee by Discern, an Illinois-based rock band. Up next, it's Power of Dusk with Tourist, and then Oath of Vengeance, and lots of great music to follow here on Megaphone Local. This is Tourist by Power of Dusk. Oath of Vengeance by Power of Dusk, a Champaign, Illinois-based band. Public Opinion up next with Hothead.
Stop going through the motions, but I choose for the name.
you love sports, healthcare, agriculture, food, people, or even coffee? No matter your passion, they all share one thing: business. From sales and marketing to accounting, management, and customer service, the possibilities are endless. At Wabash Valley College, our marketing business management degree offers real-world discussions in a relaxed, student-focused environment. Your gateway to success in any industry. Ready to start your journey? Contact WVC at 618-262-8641 or visit iecc.edu/WVC today.
It's the season opener Friday night as the Gibson Southern Titans host the Warriors of Danville at 6:30 at Jack Jewel Field. We'll have it for you live here on 89.1 The Bash with our pregame show beginning at 6:15. It's all brought to you by Wabash General Hospital, Faulkner Automotive, Edward Jones Financial Representative Jason Rainey, United Fidelity Bank, the Gibson Southern Football Boosters, Pro Rehab, and by Wabash Valley College. The Titans play here on The Bash.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No! This is
Alternative
Music.
Alternative
music.
89.1 The Bash.
That was Laughing Academy by Public Opinion with Drug Church. Public Opinion is all the way from Denver, Colorado, and you ask yourself, why would I have a band all the way from Denver, Colorado on Megaphone Local? But this band is being featured at Fuchsia Fest, who we are proud to sponsor this year at Fuchsia Fest 25. Public Opinion is comprised of vocalist Kevin Hart, drummer Austin Laterre, guitarist Kevin Johnson and Brent Lizeth, and bassist Sebastian Stanley. Again, a hardcore band all the way from Denver, Colorado. Thanks for being on the show. Up next, it's Red Light Clinic with Made of Gold right here on Megaphone Local.
Time that you start your life and I'll start mine. Do what you like if it's worth your while. It makes you smile. Love isn't scarce, and if you get scared, right there. Timid night, it's one big facade of hot mirage. You know you're made of gold.
My name is Jay.
And my name is Kevin.
And we are from Tame Impala.
It's Tame Impala on today's Hit Alternative.
Scared to release the pressure. I'll be careful, oh well, whatever. Don't want to settle no more. As swimming is out of my head, just trying to get out of the words in my chest. I'm wondering now, the clock is still ticking and now I just cannot slow this shit down, it's freaking me out. Yeah, scared that the time has run out. Feeling the weight of the world and I thought I could not get it off me. Music is modesty, probably I would be fucking my life up entirely. Don't you admire me? All of the ones who inspire me. Know you can trip and fulfilling the prophecy. This shit ain't a hobby, you say that it is. Well, I just be teaching some honesty. Crossing the line from your speaker, you talk to me, why you so blind? I feel like I told you a million times. Never can listen, but neither can I, so I'm too scared to release the pressure. I'll be careful, oh well, whatever. Don't want to feel like the roles rehearsed. Taking it all from the worst, you flip it around and you're making it work. I'm feeling it now, feel like I'll never come down. The words coming straight from my mouth, they're freaking me out. Yeah, promise to not let you down. Feeling the part of my heart that I've gone when the beat now it's pounding right out of me. And if it wasn't for you, wouldn't know what to do, but you're taking that out of me. Asking for them to be proud of me, not begging or pleading, but using my voice to see how loud it'll be. Shit's coming down on me. I'm too scared to release the pressure. I'll be careful, oh well, whatever. Don't want to settle no more rollers. Screaming inside of my head, just trying to get out of the words in my chest. I'm feeling it. I'm too scared to release the pressure. I'll be careful, oh well, whatever. Don't want to feel like the roles rehearsed. Taking it off from the worst, you flip it around and you're making it work. I'm feeling it now.
Red Light Clinic with Pressure, a Indianapolis, Indiana-based alternative rock band. I'll leave you with Red Light Clinic's Edge. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Once again, a shorter show than usual, but again, sometimes that's just how the schedule works out. Once again, to remind you, stay tuned on 89.1 The Bash. Just listen to some of our great alternative hits that we have in our normal rotation, and then at 7 o'clock, it is the first episode of this year of the Nick Hart Show, featuring the head coach of the Gibson Southern Titans, Nick Hart, as well as Austin Harrelson, going to be the play-by-play person for the Gibson Southern Titans football program this year. So tune in to see and hear all of the information you want for the team this year, as well as their upcoming Week 1 matchup against Danville. I'll leave you once again with Edge by Red Light Clinic. Thanks so much for tuning in today here on Megaphone Local.
89.1 The Bash. WVJC Mount Carmel, Illinois. A Wabash Valley College broadcasting station.
Off the edge, there's no shadow of a doubt I'm gonna fall off the ledge. But if you decide that I'm out of my mind, out of sight, out of mind, till I run out of time, and I wake up in a panic and sweat. The effects of last night have returned once again. Just depends if I want a little more than my friends, but I never knew I needed something more to pretend. Found myself at the turning point to nowhere. Don't you know that that lonely road was broken? I'm getting ever go any deeper, so hold here we go once again. But the days get longer and the nights seem to end. Not another day of acting like it's easy to spend. Another second of my life just passing by till it ends. So I walk out, hit the road and I leave. And it's so foggy in the morning I don't think I can see. But I don't know where I'm going if you know what I mean. Satisfaction, something